Hello and welcome to Talladega Super Speedway. And shoot, I forgot to back out and change the sound pack. But that's not a big deal. It's not too far off. Anyways, Chris Mack lingering behind a little bit as usual. But Jack Sprague is their pole sitter with Tony Raines to his outside. This should be a very interesting race. We could see a surprise winner or a Super Speedway ace winning it here today. The first pace lap, we are pacing at 130 still. Got to get this pace lap out of the way. And your pace car, Pontiac, Papyrus Racing, Sierra machine, the blue one. Anyways, I don't even know why I went silent for so long, but I guess my brain just died for a second. But getting ready to drop the green flag. The fans are on their feet. Jack Sprague making his way through the tri-oval, and the green flag is waving. The green flag is out, and we're racing here at Talladega. Now, off of turn 2, coming down the backstretch for the first time here today. And these cars roaring down the back straight. Lots of cars moving around, switching lanes, trying to figure out which line would work best here. But we all know within our 2003, the bottom line will be the more dominant one. Because that always has the most cars on it. As you can see right here. And now, Jack Sprague trying to hold on and lead the first lap here today. But he's in the middle of 4 wide. Here comes Tony Stewart on the bottom to lead the first lap of the race. He's got a push from top of 9. Look at them, still 4 wide. Tony Raines, all these guys falling back on the high side. They're trying to get something going, but no one's willing to work with each other up there quite yet. John Andretti, look at that. 1 car down on the apron. Chris Mack taking them way down onto the apron. 3 wide, 4 wide. Still on the apron. Finally comes back up. And slides in line. Not afraid to make some moves here today, as we can see. Didn't last too long last time we came here. Just trying to make it around. And looks like we are splitting up the 2 packs just a little bit as Jack Sprague slid back in line, checked a few people up, but now they're going to try to run these guys back down as that's what they're going to do. They're catching them pretty quickly here. Sprague, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go up to the high lane. Will we get the high side to work for once? Cars moving around down the backstretch. Chris Mack to the inside, following John Andretti through. Andretti checks up to let Boris set in line, and now 3 wide through 3 and 4. Ken Schrader going to the lead. Todd Bodine led the last lap there. Schrader up to block Bodine, and now 3 wide with Dale Jarrett and Matt Kenseth, who's going to lead the lap as the caution is out. Big crash on the front stretch. Jack Sprague, your pole sitter, already done. Let's go back and take a look at what just happened here. Oh, it's not clear, it looks. Yeah, 4 wide in the tri-oval there, and he just wasn't clear. gets himself turned across the nose of Chris Mack, and around he goes in front of everybody. John Andretti saves it. Look at this. Oh man, this is going to be a big impact for the 60 of Brian Vickers as he gets collected and goes up across the nose of Carl Long, and hard hit into the outside wall head on for the 60 of Vickers. And look at this. Sprague up on 2 wheels, almost goes over. Roof flaps doing their job, putting the car back on the ground. Jason Hedelsky with damage goes up and hard into the outside wall. And everyone on the outside line pretty much gets stacked up in this. Jimmy Johnson nowhere to go, but into the back of Tony Raines. Luckily doesn't hit him too hard. Kurt Busch collected in it as well. Ward Burton, Jerry Nadeau. Lots of torn up race cars already here. We made it about 4 laps before it happened. But I do believe it happened before they got to the line, so the caution is out already. And we'll be right back after this for the drop of the green flag. And the green flag is back out. We're racing once again here at Talladega. Matt Kenseth, your leader. No, Ken Schrader, your leader, behind Matt Kenseth in second, trying to challenge for the lead. He's got a teammate behind him. Will they work together? Greg Biffle to the back bumper of Matt Kenseth. Kenseth goes low. Biffle goes with him. The Rouse Racing cars going to the front here at Talladega. Mike Skinner and another Pontiac of Ricky Craven behind him. Now heading down into turn 3, coming to complete lap 9. Field a little more spread out. They're not all bunched up like they were at first due to the single file restarts. Chris Mack with a move on the outside of Brett Bodine, and the pack a little bit starting to split up a little further back here. Maybe if these guys can get in line and start working together, they can catch back up. But as of right now, they are split. Kevin LePage being pushed big time down the backstretch by Chris Mack. Mack not afraid to use that front bumper, as he's discovered bump drafting. A lot of drivers don't really bump draft here. You see it from time to time, but not often. Chris Mack, one of the few that isn't really afraid to do it. And now, headed down the front straightaway once again here. Looking at a few cards up inside the top 10. Johnny Benson. I hadn't seen much of him yet today, but he's up into the top 10. The outside line actually starting to get formed up here. They might be able to compete for the lead as cars start moving around. Todd Bodine with a bump from the 86. The outside lane is going to somewhat prevail down the backstretch. Now we got 3 lanes. Kenseth and Benson got shoved out. 3 wide now. Chris Mack goes up to the high side. Maybe trying to get a 3rd lane going. Dale Jr. up there as well. And now they're just trying to get to the front here. Johnny Benson on the... Oh, and he's got a problem. And around he goes. Oh my goodness. That almost ended badly for Dave Blaney. Benson, look out, gets hit again. Oh, and again, big hit for Johnny Benson. Has some sort of an issue and went into the wall off the bumper of the 86. And that takes out Buckshot Jones as well as another car. I don't believe I saw who it was. But Johnny Benson in the 10. Some sort of a problem there. He started rapidly decelerating there. It looks like an engine problem. Gets bumped by the 86 once. but still slowing down, and Chris Mack has nowhere to go. He's trying to get out of the way, and at that point, he pretty much just shoves him into the outside wall, and they get locked together. Oh, Mike Skinner caught up in that. Bang! Ryan Newman was the other car to get collected, and Buckshot Jones nowhere to go. Hard crash for these guys, but luckily everyone's okay. Benson climbs out, Buckshot Jones climbs out, and Ryan Newman limping it back around the pit road. Mike Skinner with some damage to the hood, not too bad, but it probably will affect him speed-wise and arrow-wise. Jason Keller racing back around to the line. Got the 83 of Kerry Earnhardt behind him. I apologize for me clearing my throat. I am not sure why. I just can't clear it. I mean, no matter how hard I've been trying to clear my throat, it just doesn't work. So I'm not sure if I'm coming down with a cold or something, but I don't know. But pace car leading the field, and we'll be right back after this for the drop of the green flag once again. Green flag is back out. We're racing once again here at Talladega. Jason Keller leads them to the green. Got a little bit of right front damage. Maybe some contact under caution with someone there. Maybe on pit road. But it doesn't seem to be hurting them too bad. Kevin Harvick on the high side, looking to get the outside lane rolling. A lot more cars on the outside this time than there are on the inside. And they are scrambling, moving around all over the place here. And now 3 wide. Out in front, Jason Keller in the middle, getting swallowed up here. As DW would say, the old sucker hole. And now they're going 4 wide, trying to avoid the 81 of Jason Keller. Keller coming down pit road, maybe? Yeah, he is. Oh, into the wall. Goes Chris Mack and multiple cars spinning down in the front stretch. Oh, big hits. A big crash. The big one happening here on the front straightaway. More cars piling into it. They are plowing into it big time here. Jerry Nadeau. One of them. And John Andretti destroyed. Multiple cars getting all torn up. We're going to see what just happened here. Oh, bump drafting gone wrong. Chris Mack into the back of Bobby Labonte. Bang! Big hit there. Nowhere for a lot of these guys to go. And there's just nothing but smoke. You can't really see much with that angle. We're going to try to do another one. Jason Keller caught up in it as well. He was heading down pit road. And the one of Steve Park got sent down into his back bumper there. That's a teammate. And Chris Mack hit by Saller, and then bang, nowhere for John Andretti to go. Got all 4 wheels of that 86 up off the ground multiple times there as the car was bouncing around. Got hit so hard. And then the 43 up into the air, almost went up and over. We're going to take another look. We're going to get the scoreboard out of the way, or the leaderboard out of the way. Man, oh man, that was a hard hit. I believe Labonte might have checked up a little bit as we watch his speed. Yeah, he does. He jumped on the brakes and got himself turned. Can't jump on the brakes with a car in your bumper. That's the lesson these guys are starting to learn here today. And he went right into the wall. Chris Mack pays the biggest price for it. Greg Biffle spinning, and then bang! A big hit for John Andretti. And then watch, the 99 comes up the track. Boom! Sandwiches him up into the wall. Mike Skinner flying through, right through the middle. Larry Foyt gets hit by Jimmy Johnson, and then more cars start plowing into it. There's Ward Burton, Jason Hedelsky, and Jerry Nadeau coming in last here. Greg Biffle made more contact in the grass with Chris Mack. Going to go on board with a few cars here. Chris Mack will be the first, as he took probably the hardest hits in this. Here we go. Yeah, they checked up and into the wall went Labonte. Oh man, around they all go. nowhere for them to go. Nothing they can do at this point. The track's blocked. There's really nothing they can do. You can't just come to a stop. And then one more hit late in the grass. I think that's race over for the 86 car. It's race over for a lot of these guys here. Go on board with Steve Park now. Steve Park had nothing to do with the beginning of that. It was just an innocent bystander, and watch. The 86 comes sliding back across the track right into him, shoves him right into the pitting 81. Jason Keller just wondering where that even came from. He's like, I'm just trying to get in the pit road, y'all. And just gets absolutely run over from behind. Chris Mack, his terrible luck this season continues as we watch. Nowhere for John Andretti to go. Larry Foyt gets into the back of Park here. So spinning down into the 16 of Greg Biffle. Sandwiches him. And then Foyt back up across the track. Bang! Hard hit from Jimmy Johnson. Big hit from Jason Hedelsky there. Another one late here from Jerry Nadeau before he plowed in the other guys. So he took some big hits in this as well here. Oh man, look at that. Huge hits for all these guys here. Chris back in the 86 did let the window net down. All these guys did actually. They put the window nets down. A lot of these guys a little shaken up, obviously. Some big hits. Had to catch their breath, but for the most part, everyone is okay. We're going to go on board now with the 43 of John Andretti. Trying to go high. The hole stays in the gas, but that hole closed up. And oh, man. That hole. I mean, he saw a hole, he went for it, and the hole closed. And oh man, just a really big impact there. Watch this. Boom! Right into the 86, or rear end of that car. And then he goes into the wall, and then car sliding up the track. Dale Jarrett, the first one to come up, and then here comes the 99 of Jeff Burton. Almost flips those two over. A wild ride for John Andretti. And then big hit from Jack Sprague, or no, that's not Jack. That is Jack Sprague to the 22, and then watch this, another one. I don't like using cameras like that for these replays, but just wow. Jason Hedelsky nowhere to go, and then boom, Jerry Nadeau nowhere to go as well. Had so much speed coming into that, nothing he could do. So a big wreck takes out a bunch of contenders, including our pole sitter, Jack Sprague, who was already involved in a wreck. Greg Biffle, Steve Park, Chris Mack, who had a strong car, was making good, crazy moves all day. Dale Jarrett, John Andretti, and Jason Keller, all front runners in this race, having issues and being taken out in this accident. So the caution comes out, and we'll be right back after this. The big one strikes at Talladega. And the green flag is back out. We're racing once again here at Talladega. Your leader, Kerry Earnhardt in the 83. And his brother, Dale Jr. shortly behind, and the 91. Casey Atwood staying in the draft of the 83. As Tony Stewart tries to go low, doesn't have any help But he's going to keep his nose in there, and he will take the spot entering the corner. Look at Dale Jr. with a big run. Look at that speed in that 8 car. Man, he is flying. He got a massive run there. He just stuck all the way up to the bumper at that 20, and now goes to the inside of Tony Stewart. Going to try to take second and push his brother out in front. And he does. Kerry Earnhardt leads the lap. Dale Jr. second over Tony Stewart. And now the Earnhardt brothers out of turn 2 now. Down the backstretch, pushing one another. Dale Jr. stays right behind his brother. And now goes to the inside. Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking to go to the front here at Talladega. He says, hey bro, you've had enough. You had your time in the spotlight, now it's my time to shine. And he takes the lead from him here at Talladega. They're still side by side. Kerry Earnhardt fighting back, but he doesn't have any help. All the cars are on the bottom. Look at them, 3 wide further back. Kenny Wallace through the middle. Dale Jr. leads the lap. Kerry Earnhardt got second that lap, and now he's going to fall back. He's got no help at all. Stuck on the high side here. And no partners at all. No one working with him. Not even his brother. And now here comes Tony Stewart to the lead. Michael Waltrip goes with him rather than going with his DEI teammate. Looks like it's every man for himself here at Talladega. Ricky Craven up in the 3rd place as well. And now cars starting to go to the high side. Dale Jr. getting a push from Matt Kenseth. This guy is actually going pretty slow, I must say, only going 180. Might have to fix that, but we only have about, what's the last car in this pack? Kyle Petty. He's in 17th, so we only have about 17 cars in the lead pack now. Most of the field has been taken out already. I mean, we still got a decent amount of cars with a shot at winning this race. Kyle Petty, he's straggling behind the field here. Him and Ken Trader, he's kind of laying back a little bit. They don't think the carnage is over with yet, but I think they will just be happy with finishing where they are now and surviving with clean cars here at Talladega, a track known for tearing up a bunch of race cars. Now 3 wide. As Kerry Earnhardt tries to work his way back up through the field. Goes underneath Christian Fittipaldi and the 31 of Robbie Gordon. Fittipaldi falls back. The Brazilian, the winner of the 2nd Darlington race of the season, the Southern 500. Falling to the tail end, and here comes Kerry Earnhardt. Underneath Ricky Craven looking for 2nd, and now Kerry Earnhardt with a push from Hideo Fukuyama looking to go back to the front here at Talladega. The Earnhardts reigning supreme at Talladega. Dale Jr. trying to work his way back up as well. Lots of cars hopping down to the bottom now. The high side kind of dying out a little bit. Might see some moves being made here on the backstretch. Here comes Kerry Earnhardt. He has no help. Hideo Fukuyama stays on the high side. And now Ricky Craven goes low, but Stewart is clear of that 83. And Craven knew if he didn't go low, Hideo Fukuyama would have, and he would have been left out to dry. And unfortunately, it's just how it works here. Now he's going to try it again. This time in a tri-oval. In the shorter way around the track, he's going to have a chance to lead this lap. He doesn't quite get there, but he's going to stay side by side with Tony Stewart. Stewart's got more cars helping him on the high side, but the bottom is just the way to go here. And that's going to help Kerry Earnhardt clear Tony Stewart for the lead once again. Kerry Earnhardt out in front. The Earnhardts leading here at Talladega. And now down the backstretch, Tony Stewart with another run after having a big push, and he's going to take it right back from him here. Side by side through 3 and 4. The high side does get a good run on corner exit due to the banking, but on entry and throughout the corner, it's not strong at all. Kerry Earnhardt with the run. He's going to edge out Stewart at the line to lead that lap. Imagine if that was the finish. Kerry Earnhardt would have upset everybody there. That would have been a big surprise. Dale Jr. underneath his brother, and now going to push Tony Stewart out in front. We know Jr. not afraid to make moves. Here comes Christian Fittipaldi, not afraid to go down to the bottom either. He's going to try to get everyone following him to go down to the bottom. Hideo Fukuyama decides to pull out instead and goes underneath Fittipaldi. And now, 3 wide once again. Ricky Craven unfortunately gets shoved out of line due to that. And the stragglers falling back a little bit here. Lots of cars just kind of cruising around out here. Oh no, lap traffic. Oh boy, this is gonna get bad. Lap cars with Kevin LePage and Tony Raines in the way. No, you hate to see it. You hate to see it happen like this. You do not like to see a good super speedway race being ruined by lap traffic, but unfortunately that's the price you pay with the NRF 2003 race that has wrecks in it. You get the slower cars that have lost the draft and have heavy damage holding up the field. Dale Jr. trying to get back up to speed. The middle line seems to have a shot at being able to get through. No! LePage comes up off the corner in front of Dale Jr. Now Jr. is finally going to get there, but the middle still being blocked by Kevin LePage. Jimmy Spencer goes low, and he's going to get blocked. Ah, man. They're having a tough time with these lap cars. Tony Stewart finally gets by Tony Raines. And now here comes Craven to the bottom. LePage is literally blocking these leaders. And they finally get past him here. Spencer stuck on the high side. LePage about cleared himself on the 33. Not sure what he's doing. He's LePaging the field, or at least trying to. And now green flag pit stops underway, and LePage pulls down pit road. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Just wow. So your leader is now Robbie Gordon in the 31. And I don't even feel like watching at this point. These guys trying to regroup. So, yeah, green flag pit stops are underway, but I don't feel like watching them. So, we're going to skip through. And hopefully they can bunch back up. Got a few tandems here, but hop through a little bit more. Now they're starting to bunch up. Yeah, there we go. Here's my 8 wide racing, as Twisted Toe would say. But of course, lap traffic once again. They're going to catch Kevin LePage, so why even bother? I'm going to jump through a little bit more here. More lap traffic further up ahead, but they're more up to speed, so once they do catch them, they shouldn't be as tough of a time getting by as it was with those other guys there. Dave Blaney, Mike Skinner has a little bit of damage to that car, but he's still, for the most part, up to speed. That's Casey Atwood. I was about to say Casey Mears. Casey Atwood is your leader. We only have 9 cars on the lead pack in the lead pack now, which really sucks considering we had a 17 car pack until the lap traffic hit. So yeah, this race is really just becoming a snooze fest at this point. I'm really just ready to kind of fast forward through the rest and jump to the checkered flag, but I know there's no fun in that, so we kind of, I'll skip through a couple laps through the green flag pit stop cycle, but we're getting closer and closer to the finish. They're three wide. And look at this, there's another pack shortly behind them. They possibly have a chance of running these guys down if they can get past the lap cars without any drama here. I mean, they're in draft range now, so they're getting there. It's only 4 cars, but it still makes a difference. There's more cars with a chance to go for the win in a bigger pack. Make it actually feel like a Talladega race. I'm tired of this phone ringing so much. But Casey Atwood still out in front. Michael Waltrip in second. And look at this, Ricky Craven to the bottom with Kerry Earnhardt pushing him, and he's going to take the second place position. Now, got his sights set on Casey Atwood and possibly getting him to try to challenge for the lead. Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. It's the one and the only Kevin LePage. Who else would it be? And these guys, for some reason, don't know how to pass a single lap car. They don't want to pull out a line and go by. So, looks like we got more shenanigans. Woo. We love shenanigans. Honestly, I hope they just wreck so we can get this over with. I mean, I know they're not going to wreck, but I really wish they would have. So we can get a quick caution, get the field bunched back up, and end it under green with more cars that got held up by the lap cars having a chance to win because they were pretty much cost a shot at the win. Tadeo Fukuyama slightly faster than Kevin LePage, not too much faster, but slightly faster. Now he knows how to get out of the way. He pulls high. Doesn't get high enough, and now he goes down to the bottom. I spoke too soon. Well, we have just a couple of laps to go. Casey Atwood, your leader still. And we really only have 3 cars with a chance at winning this. Okay, 4 cars. Now, hopefully, these guys back here, as it looks like Hideo Fukuyama's gotten up to speed now. So yeah, hopefully these guys back here can manage to work together and get their way back up to the leader since we come around to 2 to go this time by. So yeah, 2 laps left. Casey Atwood leading the pack. He's got a pretty big lead. They might just gobble him up. Here comes Kenny Wallace with a big run. Kenny Wallace up into the mix. Your Texas winner this season. Michael Waltrip, your California winner. And they are there. And more lap traffic. We love to see it, don't we? This time it doesn't look like it's going to hold anyone up except for Michael Waltrip. Poor Mikey. R.I.P. Mikey. As Atwood gets shoved out of line there due to that. And white flag is out. Atwood loses the lead. He's going to drop like a rock. More lap traffic. I don't think we'll catch them by the end of this race. I'm hoping we don't. It's Jason Keller and Kyle Petty. And I don't think we'll get there. But Boris Stead leading the field here at Talladega. But here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the bottom. Dale Jr. make part of the Dale Jr., the son of Dale Earnhardt, who made tracks like Daytona and Talladega famous, was really good at these tracks. Now Dale Jr. says it's his turn. And he is out in front at Talladega. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to win at Talladega Superspeedway. Same track where his father got his last career win at. And the last lap pass for him to get to the front. Dale Jr. takes it and wins. What a finish here. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. Up next is Kansas. Hope you guys are excited for that. It is pretty good. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. Till then, peace.